Yo, my music fans, welcome back. I know it is kind of early, but I like to make this post for a really amazing YouTuber that loved my post yesterday. So I told Anna McNulty, or I asked her at least, that I loved her content. And I thought she was incredible, and it takes time and effort to make these videos. And I thought she must have overworked herself, but the reason why I'm saying this is because a lot of content creators, when they're making videos, they have to start out small and then they work themselves up. It takes so long for me to do anything. Like, even if I come up with a video, I'll be like, wait, what should it be? Should it be the or it? And then I'm sitting there just like, I'm hunched over like this and I'm thinking of what idea I should have. And the idea just comes so quickly, I don't even know what it is. So, other times when I make my vlog videos, I don't even know where to start. And she has been so amazing to all of us. I watched her videos like last week and this week, and they're both good. And I say that because when I was like 13 years old in 2017, I started gymnastics. And it was hard. It was hard. Like, even before I turned 13 in 2017, like, gymnastics was a really big deal. Like, I knew that if I started gymnastics, I would have the worst thing of my entire life. And I say that because a lot of people hurt themselves, and I didn't want to hurt myself. That's why I quit. Because, I'm not trying to get you guys in a tiz, but when you do gymnastics for so long, it makes you think, well, I don't want to hurt myself. That's the kind of thing that I was in. I just didn't feel like I could do it anymore because I was afraid of injuring myself and I wasn't ready for it. And so one day, this is true, one day I just felt like I couldn't do gymnastics anymore. And so then I decided to quit, and it just wasn't worth it. And the last day when I was in Arizona, which is where I lived before Nevada, I did a backflip. I know, I did my first backflip without anything. The only reason why I was able to do that was because I did this awkward spinny flip that I could do. I just spun myself in the air like this, and I did it. I did it. I know. It is crazy. It is crazy because I didn't know how to do a backflip before, and I was afraid. The first person to ever do that was my brother, and I could not. So I like to thank Anna for helping us through gymnastics and all the things, because she inspired me. Even if I quit gymnastics, she still inspired me, and I was happy. Because, content creators are good. They don't give up. They just keep going, and I love that about them. I have 177 subs right now. So, on my vlog channel, not on my artist one. But, when I first started out, I had my first channel in 2023 when I was 18 and a half. So, I was 18 and a half on April 27th of 2023, which is the day I started my vlog channel. Or my first channel was actually a vlog channel also. So, yes, I would do videos of me doing random stuff. And I know that's dumb, but I didn't know what YouTube was. The only thing I knew was that I would get thousands and thousands of subs. And during that time period, I can tell you the first video I posted. The first video I posted for my YouTube channel back when it was 2023 was when I was at a Def Leppard concert. And this is true. I did. But I deleted it a few months later because I knew that from the time I started my channel, there would be no way that video would get likes. There would be no way. So then I deleted it because I didn't think it would do well. Plus, I didn't want to get sued for copyright infringement. So that's why I deleted it. And I don't have it anymore, but I used to. And at this stage, I'm well under the way of my music coming out. So I want to thank Anna for everything she did because she is the most successful YouTuber I ever liked. even if I didn't watch all of her videos, I still love her as a content creator. She put her soul and thought into these videos, and they're just incredible. Like, I would do the exact same thing with her if I had to. But I'm not that good at gymnastics anymore. I haven't practiced in like 9 years. So I know I should have practiced more. But guess what? If I practice again, like, I will still hurt myself. I could have actually. I could have. I literally could have. Because even if I did gymnastics, which I would have done like 9 years ago, and I still did, I feel bad because, like, like, gymnastics was important, and I just didn't think I had it in me. None of us do at first, but then we do, and then it's like, yay. But it was just hard, and I couldn't do it. I just felt like there wasn't a world for me that I could do gymnastics. Because, like, after gymnastics, like, ends, you're just not into it anymore. I was into gymnastics before, and I'm not anymore. I know it sounds lame, but that's just how it is. I stopped gymnastics for a while. Like, I haven't done gymnastics since 2017. I know. It's the craziest thing, I know. But I started gymnastics in like 2017 at September. Literally. At the end or beginning of September, at the end of August to the beginning of September, I started gymnastics. So the first thing that I learned was balance. So we had to learn balance. So balance is where you're on, like, I don't know what it is, but it's basically something you walk across, and I forgot what it's called. I think Anna might know this because she has been in gymnastics. But you would have to, like, balance on this beam. A balance beam, yes, a balance beam. So that's what I had to be on. I was on a balance beam for quite a while, and we had to use these trampoline things to do a flip, and I always did a front flip. I always did a front flip, and I didn't know. Literally, like, we had these, like, little trampolines that were like the size of a ginormous giraffe or whatever. But not a giraffe, but they were smaller than a giraffe. Sorry about that. They were smaller than a giraffe. And basically, there were these styrofoam, like, like, they were more like, so you would do a flip, you would launch yourself, and then you would land. And then the other person would get out and do the exact same thing. Yeah, styrofoam pit. They would land in a styrofoam pit or wherever they landed, and then they would run back to the line they were in, and then they would do that again. After that, it's been a long time since I did this. You would basically, this is true, you would basically, look, guys, I don't know. It's been like a long time. And frankly, I haven't done gymnastics in so long because I'm literally 22 years old on September 23rd. It's been so long since I did this. I have no idea. But I still want to thank Anna for all the support in her videos. She basically brought me back to gymnastics. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have been in gymnastics again. I haven't practiced gymnastics at all, though. But, like, it's good for an amazing content creator to bring me back to the world of gymnastics. Like, it just means so much to me. And I haven't done it in a long time, but she inspired me, and I think that was great. That was great. I would not let that go. I would not. If I asked Anna McNulty to be in a song with me, I guess I think she would. She'd be amazing on it. Because I want to get the positive reaction of what the listener is listening to. So, like, other times when I write a song, I'm just, like, wondering, well, how am I going to do this? I have to plan ahead to make a song. Like, sometimes I would wait, like, a week to make one, or I'd wait, like, a day, and then, I make the song. Other times it's like, I try to finish a song between, like, 12 p.m. in the afternoon and 1 p.m. Because that's probably enough time for me to do it. And for those who do not know, I cannot play music. I don't even know how to read it. Okay, I cannot read music, for those who do not know. And it's practically because growing up, I never learned how to play piano at all. I never learned how to play piano. And I've been singing since like 2014. I started singing when I was 9.5. And I turned 10 in September of 2014. September 23rd of 2014, yes. And then after that, I just kept practicing my singing to the point where I could sing higher. And I'm not going to sing to you guys. I think that's dumb. But, I mean, if you guys want me to, I can. But I'm not going to. But yeah, I can if you want. I mean, I've got a lot going on today. Oh, I think it's hard. It's time to let go. It's time to let go. So yeah, if you don't know, I wrote that song too. Time to Let Go was a song I wrote. Yes. But thank you, Anna, for all you do. Thank you for making videos that we know as gymnastics. And thank you so much for listening and watching to this video. I'm not making fun of anyone. I want to thank her for all the videos she does. Like, she is my biggest inspiration in video making. And that's important. Like, that's important. So thank you guys. Thank you, Anna, so much. This is for you, okay? And yeah, I'm just happy I get to have a content creator who likes my stuff. So thank you. Peace.